Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. Amon G. Carter Stadium has become a showplace, and the home of the TCU Horned Frogs is fired up and ready for this one. This is not your normal matchup. Battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Horned Frogs will kick this deep to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will get the first swing today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. More of this game within the game, Kirk. You got the quarterback and the corner, 2 of the better guys in the country at their position, very aware of each other.
And on the other side, you got a quarterback that has an attitude of he doesn't care. He's confident in his ability to shift and move a defense at will. It's going to be a great matchup.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection with a tight end here. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. He made the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them.
Touchdown, Texas Christian. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job beating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Escapes this, and he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Short pass, finds the tight end. And the defense grabs it after the completion. It's just short of a 1st down.
I think it's important to let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. The quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Crucial third down play right here. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Webb. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. And the Horned Frogs will have to punt this one away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Buffaloes will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Toss it to the back, running left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There brings a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, TCU. The offense looking now for building a lead, and this one could get out of hand. Well, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
Returner choosing to field this one. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky he didn't bring that all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He was starting short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He lets it go on the move. He pulls in the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They stop him right at the 24.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now, you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Caught over the middle. It's Burks. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Grab down the middle. It's York.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to run it here. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's York. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. And you keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Fine time. Moving to his left. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. It's kicking out at Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buffaloes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Brought down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. It's a spin move to extend the play, pick up a few extra yards. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll tackle him at the 27. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The offense going with the hurry-up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The ball to the ground. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Buffaloes will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Romero. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the TCU offense takes the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. The backs got it. In the clear at the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Hand it off. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Man, the back gets a lot of attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down after that running play.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Buffaloes getting set on first and 10. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Did he take it all the way? It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And now the handoff. Eludes a tackle. Breaking free and still making moves. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Lose the ball to the 40-yard line. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. He'll hand it off. Oh, what a move.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, one fall. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught over the middle. It's York. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The backfield is empty here for second and inches. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit missing through that time. And now third down coming up.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of the game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Third and short, they'll try to throw to it. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack.
Holding. Offense.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. The offense now operating in empty. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grab down the middle. It's Burks. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the right side. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. So here we go, fourth quarter. They cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Returner decides to field it. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Play action here on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Horned Frogs will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. And the Buffaloes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. 3 guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. There's a 1st and 10 play. keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Buffs. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Excellent field position here for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense will spend a timeout with 27 seconds remaining. Drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. This one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.